How you been, man? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 breaks tonight. It is 2-box PYTs of Pristine. 2 bases for 180. Steve might kill me for that. Can you get to 200? I know you have a lot already, but can you get to 200? Because that would just be 40 bucks off of both. Would be 40 bucks off of both. I've been good, man. I've been good. Living my best life, hanging out with you guys on the daily. Well, not every day, but you get what I mean. But we got 2 breaks tonight. I got both breaks sitting up there right now. We have 7 teams left in both, possibly only 6 now. And then we can kind of go from there. So I'm going to turn it over. I will take deals on 2 or more teams. There's some teams that are the same in both breaks. There's some teams that are not. You guys can kind of pick and choose what you want to do. Let me know which break you want a specific team in, and we can kind of go from there. Just let me know what break. That is what we have left. Athletics down to the Rockies in 2, and Athletics down to the Giants in 3. BPAP, you have been killing it. Let's do it. We appreciate you doing what you do. Don't go buy on the website. I do got to take them off of the website. Just send via filler bucks. Just got to take them off the website real quick. Hang tight, Taylor. I see what you got there. Why is this computer so freaking slow right now? All right, Braves in both. Giants in both. And then D-backs in both. Get you there. All right, total for all of them is 256. NC Taylor, just go ahead and send 200. That's tough. Sometimes that happens, unfortunately. Gosh, this computer is like drastically slow. I don't know what the heck is going on with it. I'm probably going to have to restart it after I'm done breaking. All right, we got 3 teams left in both, ladies and gentlemen. 3 teams left in both. Yeah, 2-box PYTs, they're fairly cheap. I mean, there's really not too many expensive teams besides, obviously, the big boys. Plus the deals that Steve was giving out on this stuff. I mean, it's almost a no-brainer for some of these teams. All right, get that there. Let's see if this will finally refresh. Jesus. All right, 232064. Got you. Athletics in both. What's up, Eric? All right, we're set there. All right, this is all we have left. Orioles, Houston, and Rockies in 2. Houston, Angels, and Blue Jays in 3. That's all we got left. 232065. Whoops. Braves. Giants. D-backs. Braves. D-backs. Giants. All right, does anybody else want a squad? This is all we have left in the 2 breaks that we got going tonight. 6 total teams, ladies and gentlemen. 6 total teams. 216 is the total of the rest of the teams. If anybody has an offer, I can't go absolutely crazy. But if anybody has an offer on the final 6 teams, let me know. I can't do that much. I know you've absolutely killed it, but I can't do that much. I think the lowest I could go with the rest, just with the amount of deals we've already done, is 175. So 216 is a total for the rest. I'd do 175 to close it if anybody wanted to. We've already taken an insane amount of deals. I'd have to be at 175. He said the wife's already mad. Well, don't make her even more mad. Don't make her even more mad. What's up, Pezhead? So if anybody wants to close it for 175, they can. The total for the rest is 216. If not, send some offers my way and we'll get this thing going. We're going to fill up both breaks at the same time. Just send offers my way. Send them my way. That's all we got left. Total for the rest is 216. I would take 175 if anybody's feeling naughty. But that's all we got left. Get you down here. Just bring them all together. Boom, bang, boom. Get that out of the way. All right, that's all we got left here in the next 2 breaks. We're going to fill them both up at the same time. You got Orioles in 2, Astros in 2 and 3, Angels in 3, Blue Jays in 3, and Rockies in 2. That's all we got left in both of these breaks. That is it, that is it, that is it. $216, 75. Get you there. Boom, bang, boom. If anybody wants it. If anybody wants it. That is all we have left. If you can meet me at 150, I'll do it. And Steve can punch me later. If you can meet me at 150, I'll do it. And let's hope we hit an absolute nuke for you. Dang, Blue Jackets are smoking the Rangers. How about this? We give you 5. It's 5, right? Yeah. Give Corey 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoever lands on top. If I land on top, you pay 150. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. If I land on top, you pay 150. If you land on top, you pay 140. No. I don't like it when it's in this big of a screen. Like, doesn't look the same when it's in that big of a screen. All right, let's get our roll number here. 7 times. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, a 6. We'll even leave it up to surprise. We'll even leave it up to surprise. 7 times. You see the 7 there? You see the 6 plus 1 right there? Good luck. Let's see what you're paying. Uh-oh, it's a lot of Corys. It's a lot of Corys. There's too many Corys. Go ahead and send it, my friend. Too many Corys in a row. Bull crap. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Once he sends, we will run it. Once he sends, we will run it. Come and get me. Got me feeling things I never do. Yeah, I definitely need to reset this computer. Holy slow. 232066. Get you there. Get you down here. Boom, bang, boom. All right, here are your squads for break number 2. Take a quick gander. As always, like I always say, your teams will be up on the tube of you. Take a quick gander, though. I will show you guys the names again for break 3, just so you guys can see them. Let's hit something massive. The last case I had was very good. The Bobby Witt was nice. Obviously, I did not watch... Yes, you do. I did not watch any of Steve's break last night, so I do not know how the first 2 boxes of this went. All right, give me 2 boxes, BPAB. 1 through 4, 2 boxes, 2 numbers. 1 through 4, 2 boxes, 2 numbers for the first break. No case hit. This case hit's still alive. We love that. Not even taking the meat inside. To be fair, it doesn't even matter which boxes you pick because you got most spots in both breaks, and I love it. Let's hit something freaking massive. We're due for a Shohei. We are due for a Shohei. What's up, baby? All right, let's get into it. Break number 2 is what we are running first. All right, how about a little out of 5 going to the White Sox in Whittle? How about a little Carlton Fisk? Gosh, needing to configure this video every time is super obnoxious. All right. That's clean, though. It was absolutely dirty. Out of 5 off the rip. All right, YouTube's all set. My least favorite packs. I will say it every time we open it. Backside, Duran out of 50 with your gold going to the Red Sox. Jaron Duran. Stephen Kwan. Brooks Lee and A. Jung Hoo Lee. The White Sox in this break is going to Waddell. Bryce Harper out of 199. Out of 10. How about a little old school here? Out of 10, Hanley Ramirez going to the Marlins and Westmock. Looks like there might be a lot of low-numbered cards in this case. At least according to what you guys had yesterday with Steve. McCutchen. Sweeney. Out of 25. How about a James Wood going to BPAB? Dude. The numbered so far in this box alone has been great. James Wood out of 25. Evan Carter to 99. Next patch auto up. How about the Gardos and Stephen Kwan going to Burdette? Well, Stephen Kwan patch auto. Christian Campbell. How about another James Wood out of 75 going to BPAB? 57 to 75. Next auto up going to the Tigers. Trey Sweeney and Brubaker with your base rookie auto. Leave that there. Backside, Simeon out of 50. Going to the Rangers. You guys give me a chat check. I feel like we've gotten unlucky again and the comments aren't coming through, but maybe not. Maybe you guys just aren't talking. Randy Johnson. All right, cool. Rangers in this break is you, my friend. How about a Jeter to 25? Going to the Yankees and BPAB. Gosh, give me an auto there. Give me an auto there. Backside, Araya is out of 99. Going to the Padres and BPAB. You've hit 2 James Woods so far. Obviously, that's Simeon, and then this Derek Jeter sitting right there. Evan Carter's over there. Stanton. Next auto up. Going to the Rockies, Adele Amador out of 10. Going to BPAB. Going to BPAB. You do have the Red Sox, yes, sir. To the drain as well, yeah. I wasn't going through every card. Just was saying ones that I remembered. Dude, the numbered in this case is like insane. Bagwell out of 50. Going to the Trash Bros in BPAB. Willie Mays. All right, that was your first box. We move on to box 2. We move on to box 2. Next auto up, going to the Orioles, Heston Kjerstad out of 50. Going to BPAB. Duran out of 199. A lot of good number in this. Alcantara and Alvarez. What up, JT the Boss Man? Next up, going to the Yankees, Juan Soto out of 199 with your All-Star unis. Backside, Corbin Burns going to the D-backs out of 99 and NC Taylor. This is break number 2, my friend. Hope all has been well with you as well. This is break number 2. How about that? Freddie Freeman out of 75 going to the Dodgers and Anthony. Might be the clutchest player in the World Series. Guy's an absolute baller. Cavadas out of 199. Going to the Angels in Westmock. Backside, Polar Bear himself out of 199. Going to the Mets and Anthony. Pete Alonso. Rollins and a Tatis. Appreciate you snapping. If he hasn't filled his museum collection yet, go hit up our website. Out of 15, Jackson Merrill going to the Padres in BPAB. Jackson Merrill out of 15. If you guys have not yet checked it out, he is also running a museum collection case. Museum collection has been great for us. It is on our website. Tommy Edman. If you guys are interested in another break that is not pristine, that is posted to our website as well for snapping in a Caminero. Next auto up, going to the Phillies. How about a Ryan Howard out of 150? Going to Krista Dalton. Kerry Carpenter. Contreras out of 75. Ellie and a Bobahuet. All right, final pack here from the first 2-box break. White Sox, Frank the Tank out of 50. Going to Whitell. What's up, Stub Boy? Yeah, man. Well, that's going to be obnoxious. How about that? Like you guys said, the Rockies have been nutty. Larry Walker with your patch auto going to the Rockies in BPAB. Why does that light suck? Larry Walker with your patch auto. Duran and a Pete Alonso. All right, let's do a quick little recap. Keep this light on for as long as I can. Let's do a quick little recap. All right, out of 50, Frank the Tank. Out of 15, Jackson Murrell. Cavadas, Soto, Evan Carter, Bryce Harper. Ryan Howard to 150. Heston out of 50. Trey Sweeney with your base auto. Larry Walker, Stephen Kwan. Amador out of 10 with your rookie auto. Jeter out of 25 with your orange going to the Yankees and Anthony. And a Carlton Fisk out of 5. Great 2-boxer there. Was a great 2-boxer. All right, so let's get you down here. Get that up there. I know it's you. Sometimes people don't like their name to be said out loud. All right, there's your squads for break number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Don't mind the shaking. I'm holding it with one hand. There's your squads for break 3. As always, your teams will be up on the tube of you. I'm going to turn the other light on because that light's going to be obnoxious. All right, final 2 boxes. Final 2 boxes. Nothing left in the box. Boom, bang, boom. All right, good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. All right, break number 3. First auto up here in break 3 going to the Mets. Christian Scott with your base auto. Going to Anthony. Christian Scott. Backside, Vinny Pasquantino out of 99. Vinny. Max Fried, Salvi, and a Jose Ramirez. Next up, Rafi Devers going to the Giants out of 75, going to NC Taylor. Backside, Cavadas out of 99 going to the Angels and Anthony. Jackson Joby, James Wood base, and Arrett Louder. Next up, out of 199, Adley Rutschman going to the O's and Krista Dalton. There's a Cub there at least. Simeon out of 199 going to the Rangers and Anthony. He said, boom. He said, ask and you shall receive. Next card up. Marcelo Mayer out of 99 going to the Red Sox and Anthony. Yamamoto and your backside, Alec Bohm. Where's the case hit hiding? Dylan Cruz, these are plated and polished. Next auto up, going to the Rockies again, Brenton Doyle. Lewis Perry. Got an out of 15 here. Come on. Going to the Nationals and Anthony. Out of 15, James Wood. How about that? Out of 15, James Wood. Kevin Alcantara. Next hit up, Jacob deGrom out of 199 going to the Rangers and Anthony. I mean, he's aight. I heard he's played baseball before. That's sick. 46 of 75. Gary Sheffield with your patch auto going to the Braves and NC Taylor. Now that's dirty. How about a Sheffield out of 75? If you guys said Steve's 2 boxes were good, this must have been a hell of a case. Trey Turner. James Wood's a dog. Sheffield's a dog. We're building a little bit of a wall there. Evan Carter out of 199. I feel like the numbered in this case has been great. McCutcheon out of 75 going to the P-Rights in Brett Garden. Might have your case hit here. Just do not give me Willy Adames from the Giants because I've hit him every single time. Brew Crew. Going to Shilter. How about a Churio? How about a Jackson Churio with your case hit? How about that? Reese Hens with your base rookie auto going to the Reds and Stewart. It's like one of your creative players. That was a nutty case there, Reno, when we hit those. Ozzy Albies till 199. I skipped over this pack. Matt Olson, Mac Mahan, and a James Wood with your plated and polished. Need me another big auto here. Fisk out of 199. Going to the White Sox and scaping. It's not the same as the out of 5, but hey, it's a numbered card. Doyle to 199 going to the Rockies. Mac Mahan, Arias, and a CC Sabathia. Where's my 1 of 1 at? Going to the Rockies again. Aaron Shunk out of 50. Royce Lewis and a River Ryan out of 99 going to the Dodgers and Anthony. Ozuna, Corbin, and Aaron Judge. Next auto up, going to the Twinsies, David Festa out of 99. Going to Corey Miller. Will Warren and a Hernandez out of 99. All right, we should still have your patch auto left. We should still have your patch auto left in the next pack. Kim and a Paul Skeens. Schwellenbach to 199 going to the Braves and NC Taylor. Next patch auto up. How about a Byron Buxton going to the Twinsies and Miller? What is that on the back? Churio. Stop it. 2 case hits. How about 2 case hits? James Wood. I do not know what this case hit is called, but that's a second case hit. Going to the Nationals and Anthony. How about that? I have no idea what that one's called, but it's got to be a case hit or an error card. All right, so we'll go to recap. Schwellenbach, Shunk, Fist to 199, Evan Carter, DeGrom, Mayer, Roochman, Rafi Devers to 75. I was going to say, because I'm not a huge fan of that case hit. That case hit I like a lot more. Festa out of 99. Reese, Doyle, Christian Scott. Byron Buxton. Off the top of my head, I truly could not tell you. Jackson Churio. How about a Sheffield patch auto to 75? James Wood out of 15. And another case hit. Someone said Pearl of James Wood. I mean, you're going to get a couple hundred out of it probably if I had to guess. I couldn't give you a for sure amount. And the out of 15 is disgusting. That's going to sell well. I mean, those are two big cards. I don't know how Pristine case hits do. I truly haven't looked them up. I don't want to give you like an answer and it be like nowhere near. If fourth quarter was in here, I know he would have comps. But I don't know where he's at. See if I can't see something real quick. Guys, make sure you guys are hitting up the website. Steve is live tomorrow with a full case of Pristine. Or not Pristine, of Gilded. Pristine. I don't see anything on eBay. But make sure you guys are hitting up that website. Steve is live tomorrow with a full case of Gilded. Go hit that website up. That is super ultra high end. Ton of big hits in that thing. It's such a fun rip. Go snag your squads in that. Steve will be live tomorrow. I will see you guys again on Wednesday. Deuces.